Hi everybody, welcome back to Bay the Batgirls channel. Today I will be teaching you how to make cheese out of Sculpey clay. So I've been making cheese, and the cheese I've been making, they ended up being pretty good. And they also ended up being very they were kind of like inspired me to make more. And I just saw cheese in at places and grocery stores and stuff. So here's some things. After I tell you this, I don't think you will forget it. When I make cheese like this, it looks like Pac-Man a little bit, or a lily pad. I don't think you'll forget that. This is some cheese with an olive on top. I've been making past few days. This Swiss cheese I was making, and I was also making goat cheese, white cheese, in a little cube. So I'm gonna teach you how to make cheese out of Sculpey clay. So for some reason, I ended up with a lot of yellow Sculpey clay. So there are a lot of ways how to make cheese. So I'm gonna teach you a way. So if you want this to look like new and clean, you can, but you can take some of the parts apart. And since I have long hair, sometimes my hair gets nipped, but it's okay. I just take it out. So if you want to make this type of cheese, or this type of cheese, so first you're going to pull apart a piece of it. Then you are a very tiny piece, and make sure it's about this big. Okay? And now, so this is a technique that I'm sure a lot of toddlers do. They like to make cubes. And it's a technique, or you could just press down and make your cube. So that's a technique, but this is like that. So you're wondering how I get this shape. You're going to use your hands, and first you're going to brainstorm how you will make that shape out of your hands. So I've been practicing this a lot, so I can kind of make the shape without looking at what I'm doing. But this is your first time. So, you're going to, if you want to know how in some sort of way, then I would say probably first you're going to do your shape. I'm going to roll it back in a ball to show you again. Probably going to make like this, kind of closed in. Then this, then press down, and then it should be a cheese shape. I'm going to repeat that again. Or you could just scroll back in the video and see how I did it again. This way down, then do this, kind of like a triangle, then smush it. So it's like a cheese shape. Now this is what it's gonna look like. If you wanna like thin it out with your hands a little bit, make it look more perfect maybe, you could do that. That's what I'm doing right now. So, I don't know what you're gonna have, but you're gonna use anything in your house or where you're at right now, and you're gonna pick a tool that has like a little like point at the end of it, and then you're going to start to poke little holes in your little thing. I would say maybe that's the one hole. So you're gonna do this. You're just gonna poke little holes inside of your cheese, and make sure the holes they get poked everywhere around your cheese. And this is optional choice. You can pick it. You can make it on the bottom if you want, but you could put some little holes on the bottom if you want. But if you don't want to use your time, you can use your time wisely. But if you don't want to do that, you can just do what I'm doing. But first, before you start, you're going to brainstorm how you're going to do that. How you're going to make the little holes and what you're going to use and everything. But if you already have it in your head, that's fine. So then you're going to start poking holes in your little cheese. And make sure they get on the sides too. A little bit. And make sure the holes on your cheese, they're all different sorts of sizes. Make sure they're all different sorts of shapes and sizes. And make sure you get the holes on the sides too. So I didn't do the bottom of my cheese here, but I did the whole front of my cheese. So that's a first way. So here's the way of making goat cheese. A little goat cheese. You're going to make a 3D rectangle. This is how it looks. So I didn't do the sides, but I feel like upgrading it a little bit and do what the toddlers do with making cubes. But you're going to make it like a rectangle shape, 3D shape. So that's it right here. And then you're going to look around where you are and find a very sharp tool. I would insist a pencil, probably. But yeah, and you're going to poke with your very sharp tool. You're gonna poke tiny little holes all around the cheese. Like that. Okay. You're gonna poke holes in it to make it look realistic. If you want it to be cartoony, you don't have to poke holes in it. It's goat cheese anyway. I like making these actually for LOL dolls, a toy that I like. So I like making them very realistic looking. Now it looks like from far away that you shrunk goat cheese. So now you're gonna use brown clay, and I'm getting ideas here. I was thinking of making crackers and cookies for my goat cheese. Well, cookies won't go good with cheese, but I was thinking of making crackers. So, I think I'll do that in my next video. And cookies. So, I think that's the end for today's video. Goodbye, everybody.